Welcome back everyone to another episode of the homeowner series. I just finished all my morning chores at the campground and there's a lot of things I want to get done today, so let's go park this gator and grab my truck and head to town. Guys, we need to go to the local dealership and pick something up that's going to help me upgrade this campground. So as of right now, there's no real spot for campers or RVs. The only spot we got right now is this grass field, and if it rains or anything like that, it's going to be really difficult to get RVs back there. So my plan is to make some camping ground spots for RVs and campers, and to do that we need to rent a skid steer. I'm just leaving the dealership now. I paid $800. I got the skid steer for one full day and I didn't have a trailer to move it, so we had to rent that too. But if you guys are enjoying the homeowner series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Anyway, we're back at the campground. It took me about 15 minutes to get here. I'm going to unload the skid steer and get started. There's a lot of things I would like to do to this property, but that's going to have to wait till next year. It's too late in the season to start doing stuff, but for right now, we're going to try to get at least 6 camping spots done and probably fix up the road going to them because right now it's pretty narrow. There we go. I'm just going to back drag this and we got the very first campsite done, and of course it's mine. There we go. We're just going to back drag this road, guys. We've been doing this for close to 2 hours now and we got 6 campsites and a road. Now there is one more thing I want to do, but I'm going to wait a little bit. So over by the tents, it's not very wide, so when RVs come in, they're pretty much on top of the tents and I don't like that. So we're going to fix that up, but before we do that, I want to move my camper. I'm just going to hook it up to the truck, and we don't need the chains because we're only moving over probably 6 feet. Now that I'm down here with the camper, I'm starting to realize maybe I should have made them a little bit wider. That way you got a spot for your fire pit and picnic table, but it's too late now. I think it should be good enough till next year. Yeah, that looks way better. Now next year I am going to put gravel over it, that way it's not mud. But for right now we're just going to leave it as is because next year I'm going to make all the lots full service. So we're going to have to dig it up again anyway. But until then, I hope we don't get too much rain or we're going to have a problem. I just got a call that there's an RV up by the main gate looking for a camping spot for tonight and tomorrow night. So I'm going to go up there, get all the paperwork filled out and get him situated so he can get his camper set up. Alright, so I got all the paperwork here that he needs to fill out, and guys, wow, check out this RV. This is nice. Hey sir, how's it going? I'm going to put you in lot number 3. Here's all the paperwork you need to fill out, and I'm going to come by later and grab it. I'm so glad I got those campgrounds done before he showed up. It just looks a lot better. Now, we do have other work we gotta do, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. I gotta go down and collect the money and the paperwork. Here you go, here's your receipt, and I hope you have a great time staying here at our campground. Well, we got our very first customer since we took over ownership. We made $400. He's staying for 2 nights, so we charge $200 a night for RVs and campers. Well guys, I got some good news. The wife went online earlier and found a couple properties we're going to go look at. So we're almost to the first one now, and yeah, I don't know about this one. You're too close to the other house, but I'm still going to look at it. We need something because winter's coming up soon and we can't stay in a camper all winter. Now this house is listed at $200,000. You do have a big backyard, but as you could tell, the siding needs some work. And of course, you got a neighbor that's really close. I'm going to check out the inside just to be sure. Yeah, it's definitely dated on the inside and it's really not my favorite option, so there's a couple more we're going to go look at and hopefully they're a little bit better. This one here might be an option if we can't find a property before winter hits. And here's option number 2. This house was built in 1970 and it do need work just like the other one. The siding needs a fresh coat of paint. You do have a big backyard and your neighbors are pretty far away. Now there is a big drop here. I don't like that too much, but let's check out the inside. Yeah, that house was definitely not updated since it was built in the 70s. The wife didn't really like the kitchen too much, so that would be probably $20,000 to fix up right off the bat. So let's keep looking. That is another option, but I think we can find a better one. And now for option 3. This house is a little bit newer. This one was built in 1985 and it was updated in 2002, but it do look dated still. You do get a big property, massive backyard. There's a lot of room if I want to put a garage here. Overall, I do like the size of the property, but let's check out the inside. So you walk in the front door, you have this living room area with a TV. It's a good size. Then you walk through here, dining room and the kitchen, which the wife's not really a fan of. But you come back here, you have a bedroom and another bedroom. They're pretty good size, and this must be the bathroom. Okay, so you get a tub but no shower. And over here you have a door to the back where you got your barbecue, pretty good size, and over here is a spare room that they used as an office. And behind this door is a half bath, it's a good size. And over here you have this side door, which I don't like at all. Anyway, we checked this out. It's definitely an option. It's probably our number one as of right now out of the three we've seen, but it's still not my favorite. And last but not least, option 4. And you can tell there's no house on this property, but it's massive. There is a lot of things we can do with this one. We can build a house exactly the way we want, but there's one problem. It wouldn't be done before winter, so we would have to rent a house or stay in a camper all winter, and that's not very fun. After seeing the options we got for properties, me and my wife are going to go back and talk this over. We did talk to a real estate agent earlier and they said you're probably not going to get any more houses on the market this year because people don't like to move out during the winter, so this might be our only option, so we really got to think about it. But since I got a little bit of time and we still got the skids here, I'm going to try to fix that road up. I am starting to get more calls about camping lots, and we gotta make sure the road is good so they can get their campers down. I'm thinking about making this road at least 8 feet wider, that way you can get at least a 40-foot camper around with no problem. And just like that, I got the road fixed up. It took me close to 2 hours to do, but I think it should be good enough for now. Next year we're gonna put some gravel on it. But like I said, we can't do that until we get the full service lots done. We gotta run power and sewer right through this, so it's better not to put gravel down and just waste the money. I'm just going to hook the trailer back up. There we go. So we're done with the skid steer. I'm going to bring it back to see if we can get a discount because we didn't need it for the full day. I got all my projects done at least 6 hours earlier than I thought. Hopefully we can get some money back, but probably not. Oh, I should probably top it up with fuel so we don't get charged extra for bringing it back not full. And you know what's good? I own a gas station, so it's free. Well, not really, but let's just say it is. I just topped up the skid steer. We're ready to go to the dealership, so we got about a 15-minute drive to get there. Well guys, I got more good news. So Ray just called me and he thinks he can get the $750,000 to buy the motel. Now it's going to take a month to get it, but at least he knows he can get it. Ah, dang it, I just dropped off the skid steer and see if I could get a discount, and yeah, like I thought, I'm not getting one. Oh well, it was worth a try. Oh, I'm pretty hungry. I may regret that later, but I went to the taco place again, and guys, I got 10 tacos again. I can't help myself. Why do I keep doing that? I'm just hoping I don't get a bad stomach, so we got a 15-minute drive to get back to the campground. I'll see you guys there. And we are back to the campground, so the truck is getting pretty dirty. I'm gonna go down, grab the pressure washer. I do need to clean up some of the buildings still that we didn't finish the other day, because my plan is if the weather holds up and we don't get any rain or snow, we're gonna paint those buildings just to make them look a little nicer. And hopefully by next year we can get everything done at this campground, and that way more people will want to stay here. Okay, so I'm up by the main office. This is the only spot we could really use the pressure washer. Next year, I'm hoping to get full service brought down there. And I had a couple guys come in and price it up already, and it's not cheap. It's going to cost me over $100,000 to get that done. I do have money right now, but the camping season ends in 3 weeks, and if I do that right now, I'm shutting us down early. And I don't want to do that because we're going to lose out on money. And doing it this late in the season is not a very good idea because we're putting water lines in and the temperatures are starting to go down below zero, which is not good. And if we put water in the lines and we don't have a backfill, they could burst and then I gotta replace them. So to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna wait until we're out of the freezing temperatures and just do it then before we open up for the next season. Alright, so I got the truck cleaned up, and I just noticed when I did my rounds this morning, I didn't check these garbage cans here. That one's good, this one here is starting to get full. Oh no, the cramps, this ain't good. Oh, I don't run very often guys, but when I do, there's something really wrong. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, the outhouse was right there. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I need to go back to the camper. And yeah guys, I'm taking the gator because in my current situation, I'm not getting in my brand new truck. And that's exactly why you shouldn't eat 10 tacos in a row, but I probably won't learn my lesson and I will do it again. The worst part is I lost an hour. I had a shower, get changed, clean everything up. Now I'm behind. But I do have some good news. So when I was in the camper earlier, just hanging out, just showering for no reason, me and the wife were talking and we made a decision on what property we want, and I can't wait to show you guys. Well, we just left the real estate office, we got all the paperwork signed, and it cost us $180,000 for this property. Which property do you think we bought, guys? Rate in the comments below. And let me tell you guys, it wasn't an easy choice, so we spent a lot of time going over the pros and cons. There was a few properties we did like the location, but the house wasn't up to par, and it would cost too much money to update it the way we want. So we were able to narrow it down to 2 properties that we picked from out of the 4, and it was really tough to pick, but I think we got the right answer. The only problem is, we're not able to move in right away. Because there's no house for us to move into, guys, we got this empty property. It was probably not the best idea, but in the long run, I think it's going to work out better. At least we can build everything the way we want. It's going to be rough because we're going to have to stay in a camper all winter just to save money. We thought about renting a place and we did our research on it, and it would cost us almost $20,000 to stay somewhere until we can get this place built. And we would rather take that $20,000 and put it into the house. So I guess you could say we're going to rough it out a little bit during the winter. It's going to be pretty cold, but in the long run, at least we're going to get the house we want. And with the money we're going to get from Ray for the motel, it's going to help us out. This is not going to be an easy process or fast like the other times. We want to make sure this is our forever home, and we want to make sure everything is right. I know I said that probably 4 times, but this spot here just feels different. In the next couple of days, we're actually going to meet with a couple of different builders and see which one will build our house for us, and to see how much it's going to cost to build this house we want, and the timeline it would take to build it. That's why I came over here with the mower. The grass was pretty long. I want to make sure it's cut down because we're getting a surveyor to come over to mark out where the house is going, and then I'm going to get the companies to come over, measure everything up. Well guys, I've been doing this for close to 2 hours now. We pretty much got all the property done. We just got this little section in the middle, which is good because I got a call that somebody wants a campsite and they should be here within 40 minutes. I'm hoping I got this property done by then. Anyways, I got all the mowing done, so we're gonna head back to the campground. It's about a 15-minute drive, so I'll see you guys when I get there. Ah, dang it, they beat me here. I was stuck in traffic. I'm just hoping they weren't waiting up here too long. So we're gonna park the truck, we'll take the mower out later. I just gotta deal with this customer. Hey sir, how's it going? I'm hoping you weren't waiting too long. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna put you in lot number 1. There is some paperwork you gotta fill out. I will grab that and bring it down to you. Alright, so I got the paperwork, but I'm going to give him a little bit of time to get his camper situated and everything unpacked. I'm going to take the mower off and bring it over by the main office. I don't think we're going to be using it for a little bit. I do need to clean it up, but first I need to go down and speak with him, get all the paperwork signed, and get the money. It's been about 15 minutes, so I think that should have been enough time for him to get everything set up. I got all the paperwork filled out, he just needs to sign it, and he's going to be staying for 3 days, so we're going to make $600. Yeah, I'm so glad I fixed up this road, guys. Look how easy it is to get around now. Way better. I'm just going to need you to sign the bottom. Okay, here's your receipt. I hope you enjoy your stay at the campground. And if you need anything, let me know. Well guys, I made $1,000 today off these campgrounds, so it was definitely worth it putting them in. And now that I know people will stay here, I'm thinking about putting some more in. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. I might, because we still got a couple weeks left. But I'm thinking this spot over here at least is out of the way of the tent area. There's more privacy up here. I think it will be a nice spot. What do you guys think? Write in the comments below if I should do it. But this is going to be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the homeowner series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.